Good, happy Tuesday morning. I'm Riley King, and welcome to the Riley King Newscast. Let's get started. First up, former businessman sentenced for kidnapping Rochester woman. A once prominent Massachusetts businessman will be serving a minimum of 3 years in prison for kidnapping a Rochester woman. Pelham garage fire under investigation. Investigators working to determine what caused a house fire on Appaloosas Avenue in Pelham at 6:30 p.m. Monday. Manchester votes to approve narcotic in public middle and high schools. The state's largest city will soon allow the opiate antidote in its middle and high schools, but not in its elementary schools. Owl rescued by state trooper released into wild. An owl rescued by an off-duty state trooper over the weekend is back in the wild. Glenn Nordaman confirmed to third term at Fish and Game helm. The New Hampshire Executive Council has confirmed Glenn Nordaman of Portsmouth to serve a third term as Executive Director of New Hampshire Fish and Game Department. Fish and Wildlife Program seeks grant proposal. A program created to restore and sustain healthy forests and rivers throughout New England is seeking a proposal for its next round of funding. Ossipee police search for bank robber. Ossipee police are looking for a man accused of robbing the Northway Bank in West Ossipee. Trio pleads guilty to kidnapping charges in Dunbarton. 3 people pleaded guilty for their involvement in the armed kidnapping of an Dunbarton man last year. Claremont man arrested on cocaine charges. A Claremont man was arrested Friday night on drug charges during a joint investigation between Claremont Police and the Attorney General's Drug Task Force. Influential progressive group endorses Sharon Porter. Democrats for America, an influential Vermont-based progressive activist group, has backed Democratic former U.S. Rep. Carol Shea Porter in the 1st District U.S. House race. GOP 1st District race involves with new candidates set to announce. In the wake of a federal election commissioner scandal, U.S. Rep. Frank Guinta will face a primary challenge as one familiar name is about to enter the race for Republican nomination, just as another unexpected dropped out. State Republicans remember Parton as devoted civil dignified party leader. New Hampshire Republicans described Ambassador Joseph Parton of Dublin, who died last week at the age of 93, with the highest praise. DCYF gets more funding, staffing. For the first time in more than a decade, the state agency that oversees child abuse cases is expanding. Clinton Super PAC readers early Trump strike. Hillary Clinton's biggest Super PAC has already reversed 70 million in TV ads after this summer's conversation in battleground states. But the group is preparing for an even earlier assault on Donald Trump, possibly while he is still busy battling his fellow Republicans to source his party's nomination. New Crossroads ad reminds GOP Clinton is the target. American Crossroads, the high-profile Republican Super PAC funded by Karl Robo, is set to kick off a digital campaign targeting Hillary Clinton titled #NeverHillary on Tuesday, a move suggesting that the group believes the GOP is at risk of overlooking the main objective in defeating Clinton, while the debate over the #NeverTrump moment targeting frontrunner Donald Trump consumes the party. Egypt Air hijacked. Crew, some passengers remain on plane. The hijacker of an Egypt airline flight was diverted to Kapus, has released all but 7 passengers and members of the crew in what officials say was not terrorism but may have been motivated by personal issues. Negotiations are going on with the hijacker, Egyptian civil aviation minister Sharif Fessi Nati, during a press conference. Officials did not name the hijacker or provide the identity of the nationalities of those on board, but did say the captain, his co-pilot, a flight attendant, security guard, and 3 passengers were among them. The U.S. ambassador in Syria says it is looking into whether any U.S. citizens are involved. And that does it for the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your Tuesday. See you back here later on. Goodbye.